beautiful, beautiful Saturday afternoon. I almost said Saturday morning. No, it's a Saturday afternoon, and the date today is the 10th of February, and the time now is 11 minutes past 3, and we are on stage 6, which kicked in at 2 o'clock an hour ago. Yeah, so in my hood in Crystal Park, we have no electricity now as I'm speaking to you until 6 o'clock in the evening. Do you know what does that tell you? That tells you that we are without electricity for 4 hours, and maybe some people would say, wow, what do we do in the 4 hours if there is no electricity? So in this video, I will actually give you some ideas of what one can do with her life or his life in 4 hours of no electricity. Okay? When I'm saying I'm gonna give out some ideas, I am not saying you guys must do what I'm gonna show you in this video through my talking, of course. Yeah, I will not be imposing that idea or those ideas, but what you can learn from this video is that no, you can do so much within 4 hours of load shedding. For instance, I am roaming around my property, around my yard. So I'm showing it to you to show you that you can clean your property. So what I did today, I was cleaning my property, both outside and inside. And look how clean it is, you know? Yeah, and I couldn't go out for my run in the morning, my 5-kilometer run. I do 5-kilometer park runs every Saturday. But today I could not go, and I so wanted to go, but I couldn't because, you know, I'm a woman, so it's that time of the month. How sad. So I couldn't go run today, but definitely next week I will be running again. Yeah, my periods will be over. Yeah. So what I'm gonna show you today is what I'll be doing in these 4 hours with no electricity. And thank God that I've already cooked. I will show you guys what I've cooked. And thank God that I've also cleaned my property. You can see how clean it is. So, you know, you can use these 4 hours to do a lot of things. Yeah. And then later on, I'm going to be sitting here, there, in my garden, there by the bench. I'm not sure which one. Maybe I will sit on this one, depending on where the good lighting is. for this filming of this specific video. But what I'm going to be doing now, I'll be chilling in my garden and I will read to you guys about my parents. You know, because I want to use that time to do that. I just want to read to you guys the interviews that I did with my elderly parents years before they passed on. Yeah, I wrote a book about the life of my father in 2013, 3 years before Daddy passed on. So I interviewed both of them in that book. So I will read to you guys in my garden what my dad had to say about his wife. And I will also read to you what my mother had to say about her husband, my dad. Yeah. So by doing that, I am literally passing time doing something significant that I believe many of you can learn from it. So it's load shedding, and I will be sitting in my garden and taking you guys through the 2 interviews that I conducted with my elderly late parents, okay? Yeah. By doing that, let me emphasize it again. By doing that, I'm actually throwing some ideas of what one can do with his or her time during this day. 4 hours without electricity. Yeah. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you are a person, you are a child, you are an adult who likes writing, then during this time, grab your laptop, man, and start writing. You know, start writing a book, a poem, or something. You know, basically by reading these interview extracts from my dad's memoir, I'm actually encouraging and triggering a passion for fellow authors, fellow potential authors, and also for fellow potential Black children who do not know sometimes how they can use the 4 hours of no electricity. So that is just the things of why I am showing you guys and also reading you guys my parents' interviews. Yeah. I'm gonna get inside my house now and try and get stuff, a nice African cloth, and come and decorate my outside garden bench and table, and then read those interviews from my dad's book. Yeah. So please never ever run out of things to do when there is load shedding for very long hours, like 4 hours, which we are currently experiencing. Just identify your passion. Just identify your interests, your extra hobbies that you would love to implement, and run with them. Okay? Yeah. So, in a nutshell, this video in specific is to encourage a Black child to always use his or her time very effectively and very fruitfully. You know, another example I will use, if you don't like writing and you find that you like exercising, then get out onto your garden if you have one and do some exercises, man. You know, yeah. So you can't get bored during load shedding. Okay, so I'm done cleaning my yard. My yard is super clean. My dogs are well fed. They are full. My cars are clean. Now I'm just gonna sit in my garden and read 2 interviews from my dad's book that I wrote. Yes, I wrote my dad's book, guys. I'm a ghost author. Ghost author means every time I want to write, I write and I print out my book via a printing company and sell it directly. So I don't publish it because publishing is quite expensive, and obviously I'm a ghost writer. I'm not a professional author, so I'm not willing to go through that route. So I always prefer to go via the printing and then straight to the streets from me to you. Yeah. So if you want to buy my dad's book, holla at me. Then I will sell it to you. It's going for 350. And I'm actually selling 2 books, my memoir as well, which I wrote in 2012, I think. It's titled The Life of a Brilliant Village Girl from the Transkei, a true story by Nokanyo Madliwa. I was not a doctor by then. I was still a master's candidate when I wrote the book. So that book, if you also want it, if you want to read about my life since I was born in year 1983, February, just holla at me, then I will sell you that book so that you read about who I really am and my life story in general. Yeah. So let's get inside. Okay, hello, Sausage, hello. Okay, there is another one. Hello, Betty. No, I'm not calling you. Don't come to me, Betty. No, I'm filming here. So yeah, let's get inside and grab these things and put them in my garden for you guys. Yeah. And then if the video is not too long, I will also add another aspect. I will read some few snippets from my mom's book that I'm currently writing. I'm writing it as we speak. I started writing it a few weeks after we buried my mom 2 years ago. Yeah. Okay, let's get inside and prepare to come here to this space. And then I do a sit down with you guys. Yeah. Let me repeat, the main purpose of this video is for you to see an idea of how you can use your 4 hours of stage 6 load shedding effectively. Because this is not the first time we're going to have stage 6. Okay? Yeah. This is just what I will be doing in these 4 hours. Now find your passion, and utilize the time effectively. Okay? Let's get inside. Let's get inside. Let's get inside. Okay. So before we get into the video, let me address this small thing, guys. Let me address this small thing. I know a lot of you who have been on my channel for quite some time, who are my subscribers. You normally ask me, Dr. Madliwa, do you stay alone in such a big property? Guys, can I answer that once and for all? I'm not alone in this property. We are a lot. We are a lot. I'm going to mention how many are we and who we are, who resides within this property. We are a lot. We all reside here. We are a lot, guys. Let me tell you who I stay with in this property for the past 6 years. 1, it's God, my maker and my creator. 2, is Jesus Christ, my Lord and my personal Savior. 3, it's the Holy Spirit. 4, it's myself. You see, I'm already on number 4. 5, it's my ancestors. And in specific, let me say number 5, it's the Madliwa ancestors, you know. And one of those ancestors is my father, you know, the man who gave birth to me and who made me who I am today. My dad's spirit resides here. 6, it's my mother's ancestors. And guess what? My mother is also like my father. She's in heaven. So her spirit is also here. My mom's spirit is residing with me here. Do you understand? Number 7, it's my dogs. I have Betty and Sausage here. These are my babies. And I'm safe. So we are a lot. We are a lot here. And there is also the Holy Spirit here. I'm not sure if I counted the Holy Spirit, but the Holy Spirit also resides here. So we are a lot, guys, in this yard. These people, actually, all these people that I have listed just now, they are residing within this yard. So I'm not alone here. I'm not alone here, guys. I'm dead serious about this. Obviously, I won't reveal to you as to how do I know such deep spiritual matters, but I know I reside here. I've been residing here since I relocated to Johannesburg, you know, since I bought this house. Yeah. So I am not alone, guys, here. I think I've done and dusted that question now. Okay. Bye. No, don't get inside my house, Betty. Get out. I've cleaned here. Get out. Don't be cheeky. Okay, guys, let's get my dad's book from my small house library. Let's see, where is my dad's book? Okay, let's see. It's here. There. Okay. Let me show you this one I was talking to you about outside. The Life of a Brilliant Village Girl from the Transkei, a true story by Nokanyo Madliwa, but we're not reading this one today. Okay, let's put it back. Let's grab this one about my dad. That's my dad, okay? Yeah. Let's go outside, guys, and read what my parents said about each other in this book, okay? And my dinner, when the electricity comes back, is ready. Yes, it's a curry seafood boil. Yeah, I made it. It's just a mixture of prawns, mussels, corn, boiled egg, and Russian. Yeah, because I cannot afford to buy a seafood boil. It's super, super expensive. So I rather buy the ingredients myself and make it myself in my house. It's so nice. And you guys who have been so much available on my channel, watching my videos for the past 5 months, then you should know by now that Dr. Madliwa loves seafood. And Dr. Madliwa's favorite seafood dish, it's a curry seafood boil. Okay? So this is what I made for supper. Yeah. It doesn't look nice in pictures, but trust you me, you don't want to know how it tastes like. It's yummy-licious. It's delicious. Okay? Let me give you guys some water. Yay. My baby. Yay. 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 Potato. 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 Don't be rude when. Potato. Potato. Okay, my table is set. My bench cushion is ready. My dad's book is ready. My table is set, and we're gonna have sparkling water, coconut and pineapple flavor, and we're gonna enjoy it from this red glass. Okay, yeah, because here by Dr. Madliwa's household, nice glasses. Ooh, they are loved, honey. Dr. Madliwa loves stunning glasses. I drink water from these glasses. I drink juice from these glasses because I'm a glass fanatic. I love nice glasses. So we're gonna enjoy our sparkling spring water from this red glass. Okay. Nothing fancy, just a nice, simple, decorated garden table. So let's start, my angels. Let me welcome you again. Wait, but before I welcome you, let's have some sparkling spring water. Yeah, in this nice glass. Okay. Let's have it here. This is so nice. Water is life. Okay, guys, before we start, recapping on the main objectives, the main purpose of this video. Let me officially open this channel video for you again. Hello, my sweet angels. Hello, my sweet donuts. Hello, my sweetest donuts in my donut basket. Hello, guys. Okay, the energy, let me minimize it a bit. You know, I mustn't be too loud. I'm outside now. I don't want to make noise for my neighbors. Okay. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe, comment on my channel, and please do not skip the ads. You know, please do not skip the ads because they also give me some moolah. YouTube also pays me for my ads, even though we have not accumulated so much revenue as yet, because we're still on a road to 1,000 subscribers. We're sitting at 291 currently. Yeah, slowly but surely we shall get there. Okay, yeah. Thank you to you guys, my destiny helpers, my 291 subscribers. 291 subscribers who are watching my content. Woo! Guys, I love you guys so much. That's why I will not fail you and not shoot and film for you guys. You are welcome, Tanwazam. You are welcome. You are welcome. Yeah. You know, before we can even start reading from my dad's book, let me show you. We were raised by a real man. That's our dad. Legacy of Mr. Dennison Sidumo Matoselele Madlo. Matoselele was my dad's nickname that my grandparents, his parents, gave him. And that was his wife's favorite pet name. Mom loved her husband. Mom loved that nickname. My mom would be like, Madesele unphathele fish and chips, but chips is there grilled down. Yeah, mom loved that name, that nickname. Okay, a true story by civil engineer Sigqibo Madliwa and Dr. Nokhanyo Madliwa. Yeah, Sigqibo is my little brother, and he's a civil engineer by profession. And obviously, when I was writing this book, I said, little brother, come, let's co-author this book. Yeah, you also need to write things about our father, okay? Yeah. My little sister was not with us at the time being. We wrote this book whilst my little brother was staying with me, whilst he was doing his in-service training. Actually, no, he was not doing his in-service training. He was still staying at the university residence during the in-service training. I think he was doing his first year of being in the industry. Yeah, that was his first year in the industry, besides the 1 year of in-service training. So when I was writing this book whilst he was in my house in Cape Town, I'm like, no, little brother, weekends, hello. Yeah, let's clean, and in the afternoon, let's write our dad's book. Let's write about our dad's life whilst our dad is still alive. Yeah, that's why he's a co-author, and my little sister is not a co-author. Okay, but I will also read what my little sister said about our dad in this book. Yeah, I will also read Mom's interview, what Mom had to say about her husband in this book, and obviously the main man, my dad, what he had to say about his wife in his book, and obviously me, umafungwashe kamamam notatam. I will also read from this book what I had to say about my dad. Okay, yeah. So at least we are done with that part. Now let's clearly communicate the objectives of this video so that you know what you're gonna be watching. One, the main objective of this video is to encourage a black child to use his or her time effectively, especially during 4-hour load shedding. 4 hours is a lot. You can do a lot within 4 hours. 4 hours is a very long time, okay? So don't get bored. Don't get bored with yourself. Don't do that. Don't ever get bored with yourself. So use this video. Use actually what I will be doing in this video to also identify your own passion and run with it during the weekends. So basically, I woke up, I cleaned my house, I woke up, I said my prayers, I drank my warm water with lemon slices, I said my morning prayers, and I couldn't go running. I told you already why I couldn't go running. Yeah, it's that time of the month for me, so I can't run, okay, while I'm in my periods. Okay, and then I cleaned my yard outside. I fed my dogs. I cleaned my swimming pool. I mopped my inside of the house. And after that, I cooked myself a nice seafood boil. And then after that, I took a nice hot shower. You know, you know, and then I dressed cute for myself, okay, because I'm within my yard, I'm going nowhere. Not that I go anywhere during weekends. I only go for my runs and my little shopping if it needs be. Yeah, and then come back and chill. Weekends are my chilling time. I relax inside my property with my dogs and just bond with my dogs and enjoy myself. So yeah, and then I washed my cars before washing myself, before showering, of course. Then I showered, then I dressed cute, I wore my nice earrings, you know. Yeah, because I love myself so much. Me, honey, I prioritize myself so much, okay? I love myself. I love myself like so much. Hence, I am looking so clean and cute whilst sitting in my property until the electricity comes back and I chill inside and relax and watch my few evening programs and then read my Bible and have my quality time with God and then doze off, man, and sleep. And then tomorrow is church time and we're actually having a covenant service tomorrow. So I must sleep early so that I'm fresh to go and worship in the house of the Lord and praise my maker and my creator and just dance in his house, man, and enjoy the anointing of the heavenly realms in my church, Methodist, okay? Yeah, so what you can extract from this video is how to use your own time effectively, especially during load shedding. Yeah. So what I will be doing again, let's summarize. I'll be reading extracts from my dad's book, and I will also read some small extracts from my mom's book that I'm currently documenting. Yeah. And later I will go inside and fetch my laptop. Then I read some snippets for you from my mom's book, and also tell you what's the name of the book. Yeah, so Black Child, be inspired, use your time effectively, and yeah, that's the main aim of this video. I love you guys so much. Keep on watching, okay? Let me drink more water so that my throat is ready to read for you guys from my dad's book. Okay, we're gonna read, guys. Hold on. Let me close the windows. Hold on. Wait, my earring is sore. Why is it making my ear sore? andimhlendenza intloni. Uyayazi intloni? Andimhlendenza intloni. Oh, this 1983 baby called Dr. Madliwa. This one, akemhle wenza intloni. One thing that you can never say about me. Wait, guys, I must still go and close the window, but I'm just trying to be naughty. Okay, let's use this clip now, this specific one, as an icebreaker. Okay, so world, in anything that you can do, anything that you can say about Dr. Madliwa, but there is these things that I'm going to mention that there is nowhere under the sun you can mention them. You can't say, Dr. Madliwa Mubi. That one you can never say it. No, you can't. Two. So Dr. Madliwa, is you can never say that because I'm polished thanks to my mom and my dad. Yeah, I remember I'm a child of an educator, so I got the brains from my mom, and obviously from my video. Also, I also told you guys that my dad was a superintendent at Sportnet. You can see I was born by the brains, the cream of the la cream brains. So in anything that you say about me, you can never say Dr. Madliwa Mbi. You can never say Dr. Madliwa is the Mampara. You can never say that. You can't say, Dr. Madliwa, I hear in the head office. Clever. Those two things, you can never say them. Okay? Yes, you can say everything else, but those ones, no, you can't say them. You can't say Dr. Madliwa is not clever. Dr. Madliwa Mbi. Those ones. Those are things that you can't take away from me. Okay? Yeah. I'm being spicy now, guys, and naughty. Yeah, I'm joking, Shem. I wanted to make you guys laugh. Okay, hold on. Let me close my windows. Then we get to the crux of the matter. Okay. So, okay, in a nutshell, what I'm saying is, check the worry in my eye. Check the worry in my eye. Okay, so xa nindihleba ningalibali ke ukuthi hayi Shem undwebile yena umntu akatata uMadliwa noma Madliwa. Hayi Shem undwebile ugqirha wabantu, undwebile nyani, but akakleva ngamanzi. Ake mhle wenza intloni. Akanxibi kakuhle yeah. So nobody can niyandihleba if you have so okay. If you decide ukundihleba, but ezo nto ningazilibali uba ndwebile shem nyani uyazi umntaka Madliwa notata uMadliwa hayi shem yabo umntata uMadliwa nomama uMadliwa hayi undwebile shem umntana wabo shem uzindwebele is just living in her own planet but hayi shem ake mhle wenza inhloni ndijongeni guys akakleva ungamanzi I mean Google me honey Google me and akanxibi kakuhle hair nditya amaqhosha ebhatyi yam bethunana. The only man who gave me money is in the grave. There is only one man in this whole universe who gave me money, and that's my dad. Okay? So manditya amaqhosha ebhatyi yam ndiwatye ndiwaqhoshele ndinxibe kakuhle, you know, just for myself. So ke xa nindihleba ningazilibali ke ezo facts, okay? I didn't do about I am the no can you in me sometimes defeats me. You know the energy of this no can you in me also defeats me, Shem. You guys, you are just and then last but very important, last but not least, ningalibali xa nindihleba ukuthi yaw and ubhadlunuka isirhogolo. Uyabona entloko? Ubhadlunuka isirhogolo. Hayi ke bethuna. Nake nambona apha umafungwashe omuncu ke nina. Hayi bo sana. Benzothini ungabhadli nuka isirhogolo? Ndingumafungwashe, I must remain sane all the days of my breathing life on earth. Wakambona apha umafungwashe. Opapa apha entloko. Hayi bo. Funeka umafungwashe abhadla nuka isirhogolo abe, you know, awake. So xa nindihleba guys, don't forget to say I Shem undwebile but akakleva yo. Akakleva ungamanzi. Yo, ake mhle wenza inhloni. Akanxibi kakuhle akayityi imali yakhe yeah. And last but very important, ubhadlunuka isirhogolo. And the nice thing about this, society, get out of my house. You know you are a thief. You're gonna steal dog more there. She. Okay, sorry about that. Wait, I have some moisturizer on my hands. Okay. Actually, hold on, guys. Wait. Let me close that buckler because sausage is gonna steal the dog more. Because we are into ayiyo. Litutu. You are a thief of a dog more. Let me close my butt. And please, you two, don't disturb me, Betty and Sausage. I'm filming here. So what I was saying, my angels, is that the nice thing about this specific video is that we are actually covering two parts. We're killing two birds with one stone. One, I am giving you some ideas of how to use your time effectively. Number two, that is number one. Number two, I'm actually introducing the new subscribers to my background. You know, once I read these extracts from this book, if you are a new subscriber, you will know very clearly how was I raised by my parents? What kind of a home am I coming from? My old subbies from day one, my subscribers from day one. I mean, I did a whole video that get to know me tag. So you guys, you know me very well. I told you guys everything. Where am I from? How many are we at home? And so on and so forth. But if you are new subscribers, you didn't go back to the very first initial video of 5 months ago, the very first video that was uploaded onto this channel by myself. Yeah. So if you didn't go to that video, so in this specific one, you will also know uba ndiphuma kwikhaya elinjani. Ndiphuma kwizandla zabazali abanjani. Okay? That's a very nice thing about today's video. Okay. All right. Wait, let me sip my water. Okay, that's my dad. Okay, let me show you another picture of my dad. Okay. So let me shoot straight to the back. I hope my my camera it's not gonna be blurry. I hope my camera is not gonna be blurry. And next time I was gonna say next time I also wanna include Daddy's funny statements, but no, there are a lot. No, there is a video there is a video of my dad's funny statements. What Dad used to say, you know, that I will also film one day. Yeah, because if I include it here, Dad's funny statements, there are a lot. It's gonna take quite a lot of time, so it requires a standalone video. So let's shoot here. Interview with Dad, chapter 27. You see? Let me read. The authors asked my dad, and by the way, we are quoting our parents verbatim in this interview. Okay? Yeah. We said, Dad and Mom, speak English. Don't speak Xhosa because we don't want to quote you out of context. Yeah. So these are their direct words. Okay? Yeah. We asked Dad, without even repeating that. So this interview I'm doing now is my dad's one. Okay. So here is the first question. Tata, growing up as a young man in the village, what were your dreams for your life? Dad's response. My dad was a very calm man, very soft-spoken man, very confident man. So Dad's response is, I wanted to have a wife, children, and ensure that my children are educated. And we are. All three of us are. Okay? Yeah, Dad produced two engineers, an operations engineer, myself, and a civil engineer, my little brother. And Dad produced my little sister, a marketing and branding guru. So what Dad wished for, it happened, you know. Yeah, so let me repeat that question. I'm getting excited now. We asked Dad, Tata, growing up as a young man in the village, what were your dreams for your life? I wanted to have a wife, children, and ensure that my children are educated. And he is peacefully resting next to his wife. They've been happily married for over 40 years, okay? Yeah, so God granted Dad his wishes. He was a best friend to his wife, a best friend to his educated kids, and educated wife, you know? Yeah, Dad was married to my mom, a grade 12 biology teacher at Mtawelanga Senior Secondary School in my village. who was also a grade 10 English teacher. So, you know, God granted dads all his wishes. Then, when you got married to our mother, what kind of marriage did you desire with her? My desire was to have a small wedding with my family members and some few witnesses, and have a marriage whose challenges are not publicized. Okay, let me not explain every answer of my dad. No, let me not get excited. Otherwise, this video would be long. I'll just read our question, us as the authors, and his responses to us. After you got married, what kind of children did you wish for, Tata? I wanted to have 5 children, but God blessed us with only 4. My elder brother, Butpelela, passed away in 1994. Inkulu yabazali bam. May your beautiful soul continue resting in peace, Ndlovamhle. Ndlovidli goduk. Mtungwa malunga Ndlovu zidle ekhaya ngokuswela umalusi. Indlova isindwa ngumbogo wayo ungengesi. Continue resting in peace, Butpelela, brother yam. Okay. So dad is saying here, I wanted to have 5 children, but God blessed us with only 4. I also wanted to have matured children who understand things of life quicker. Kids that listen to their parents. Why did you raise your children the way you did, Tata? I wanted my children to live a very good and luxurious life than the one their mother and I have lived. Tata, how did you manage to build such a big homestead and create a warm environment for your family? I worked very hard. I persevered and respected my job at Sportnet in Umtata. Why are you so passionate about academic excellence, Tata? My parents were educated, so I had a wish to have children who are far more educated than my parents and myself and my wife. What were your reasons for sending your children to the best of the best schools and universities and technicons in South Africa? I wanted my children to mix with other cultures. And yes, Dad didn't want us to study in the Eastern Cape. Henceforth, all 3 of us went to the Cape Technicon, which is now called the Cape Peninsula University of Technology. I wanted my children to mix with other cultures and see how other people do things and be inspired. What comments do you have regarding the progress of your children so far? I admire my children. They have progressed well in life. I continue motivating them to achieve even more goals and always move forward in life and never go backwards. Wow, Tata. What are the most proud moments that you can highlight when you look at your children? I am a very happy man. I am very happy. My children have listened to all my teachings and my wife's teachings, and they are all successful in life. What challenges did you face when you were raising your children, Tata? I have faced so many challenges. Situations at work where a supervisor would dislike you without any reason. Guys, who would dislike my dad? Dad was an introvert, a very quiet, decent man. Very calm, very wise man. I mean, which supervisor, which line manager would create problems and trouble with Utata? But one thing I know, I'm sure that man, my mom's husband, handled that situation very well. Dad was a very wise, smart man. I have faced so many challenges. Situations at work where a supervisor would dislike you without any reason, but had no power because as workers were stuck to the company rules, policies and procedures. And unfortunately, rules, policies and procedures were not his. Rules, policies, and procedures were made by the head office in Johannesburg. In life, everyone does face very painful situations sometimes, Dada. How would you deal with the pain of losing a child to death as a parent? I would pray to God and ask Him to give me a strong heart so that I handle the pain and not feel like the pain is taking me to the grave. How would you deal with rebellious children if you had any? Okay, guys, hold on. There is a lot of sun projecting straight on my camera now. No. I don't think you guys can see me properly. Hold on. Let me reposition my tripod and my camera, okay? Hey, guys, I don't know now. You know, this sun is projecting here. I don't know if I'm not dark here. Oh, my God, I don't know. Let me drink some water. Oh, guys, can we continue? Because I don't want this video to be ridiculously long. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm trying to reposition this tripod. Let's see. Wow, guys, let's continue. Yo, guys will forgive me if this part is blare. Yeah, at least my voice is loud enough. You can hear the message. So we are here on this question. Dada, in life, everyone does face very painful situations. Okay, we did that one. Okay, we were on this question. Dada, how would you deal with rebellious children if you had any? I was going to continue lecturing them until they are a specific age. And when I can see that they are fully grown adults and still do the same wrong things, I would then wash my hands and ignore them. Yeah. Do you know okay, why I don't have kids outside wedlock? Do you know that I would be on the streets with that man? They would chuck me out. Having kids whilst you were under their hands was not allowed there. You know you were not going to come back inside the homestead with a stomach. What they wanted us to come back with from university, from technical, is degrees. That's it, nothing else. So do you understand? Once umzalati, I would wash hands for you. Now he's just sugarcoating the worst scenario, which is discarding you out to the streets to go and be an adult that is rebellious there. So we're not allowed. We were not even given an opportunity, a platform by both my strict parents to be rebellious kids. Otherwise, we would end up being street kids. So nobody said that, but you could see the way they are strict that you're here. You have to comply. There's no other option. Yeah. Okay. So let's repeat what Dad said. So we asked Dad this. How would you deal with rebellious children if you had any, Dada? I was going to continue lecturing them until they are a specific age. And when I can see that they are fully grown adults and still do the same wrong things, I would then wash my hands and ignore them. Adults know what is wrong and what is right. What advice would you give to your sons when they get married, Dada? Sorry, guys, this African cloth now was flapping. I don't want it to throw off my tripod away from the table. What advice would you give to your sons when they get married, Dada? I would tell them this: my children, my sons, never ever play with your wife. Ungaze udlale ngomfazi wakho. If you have problems with your wife, sort them out and continue living your life together in peace. And they did. Oh, they were best friends, those ones, until death separated them. So Dada was literally living everything that he's saying here. I can attest to it. So are my siblings. What are your comments regarding the way your wife has mothered and raised your kids, Dada? Oh, my wife has done an excellent job. My wife and I always had the same vision when it comes to raising you, my children. Today, we are both very happy. My wife and I, we are very happy parents
because our children have become what we had always wished and prayed for.
Can you give us some of the best achievements in your life, Tata?
I have raised very decent children.
Wow. Thank you, Tata, in heaven, for saying we are decent. Thank you, Tata. I will personally never let you down, Tata. And I'm sure my siblings too, they will never let you down, Tata. Thank you. Okay. Can you give us some of the best achievements in your life, Tata?
I have raised very decent children. And I say thank you to God for being on my side and the side of my wife.
That's the end of the interview, guys. Now this is interview with Mom. Let's sip some water. Oh, this video, I hope it's not too long. Okay, let me shoot straight to my mom. Guys, I'm gonna rush now because I don't want this video to be long because I must read my mom's message praising Dad, because this one is just an interview, a message from myself, a message from my sister, a message from my brother. Okay. Chapter 28, interview with Mom about her husband. We're interviewing her about her husband. Authors, Mama, out of so many men, why did you choose our father in specific as your husband and father to your children? My mom, I loved him. I saw good qualities in him that can build a person. Mama, can you briefly tell us what kind of father is your husband to your kids? He loves his kids so much. He ensures that his kids do the right thing always. My husband promotes strong values of education in his children. He teaches his children to prioritize in life. He has taught them to always do the most important things and leave the rest for last. Mama, when you got married to our dad many, many decades ago, did you know that you will achieve the things that you have achieved? I did not know, but I had big hope. I knew that I am marrying a very smart and focused man. That's my dad. Mama, do you have any objections regarding the way your husband raised his children? Explain, Mama. I have absolutely no objections, bantwana bam. My children did exactly what my husband and I taught them. To live their lives on principles and high morals. We are very proud parents. Mama, what makes you and your husband so in love with the village life? There is no poverty in the village. Mama is not telling the truth. There is poverty in the village. So Mama said, there is no poverty in the village. A person would never go to bed without food in the village. The support of each other and the unity is visible here. City life is very expensive. One needs to have money all the time because the cost of living there in the city is very high compared to living in the village, like me and my husband. In the village, we have big fields and we plant vegetables. What advice can you give with regards to a successful everlasting marriage? In marriage, honesty is very important. Obedience, dedication, and faithfulness are key. Look at a person who's talking so nice about marriage, but both of them said, well, now you must look after your homestead. You cannot get married. Our parents. Yeah. Every marriage has its problems. How do you handle conflict within your own marriage, Mama? My husband and I listen to each other. When we have conflict, we deal with it in a respectful manner. We respect each other. We have always made communication key in our marriage. We always come to the same understanding. Mama, you have raised very decent daughters. What is your recipe? I have raised them through God's help. I'm a very strict, no-nonsensical parent. I'm always motivating my children, and sometimes I use good stories of other successful people. I'm also a praying woman. I pray for my family always. Mama, oh my God, this cloth. Oh, we are sitting with a problem here. By the way, guys, this video is going to be too long, so I won't read an extract from my mom's book. Yeah, I won't, ne? Yeah. I don't want to bore you guys with a very long video. Okay. Mama, both your daughters have no children outside the wedlock. What educational awareness did you give them regarding pregnancy outside a marriage setting? I told them that having a child outside wedlock is not a wise decision at all. It delays a person's dreams and wastes time. I further told them that having a child outside a marriage setting is not a godly principle. It is very unacceptable to have a child whilst you are a child yourself and still under the care of your parents. Mama, you have been in the teaching profession for many decades. What kind of a teacher were you to your pupils? I have been a mother to all my pupils. I taught them the same things that I taught my own biological children, e.g., discipline, good conduct, self-respect, and respect for people. You have raised strong, independent, and smart kids, Mama. How did you do it? I instilled a strong character in my children. I taught them to always face their challenges head on. I encouraged them to focus on their studies and work hard and be independent. What do you admire most about your husband, Mama? His brilliancy. Yeah! Yo! My husband is very brilliant and smart. He's a very honest, disciplined, and faithful man. That is why I admire and love Utata Wenu so much. What kind of home has your husband created for you and your kids, Mama? A home of discipline. A very happy, healthy home. Oh, Mama. Wow, you chose well, Mama. And thank you, Mama. We shall do the same. What are your views regarding the education of South African youth, Mama? The ever-changing syllabus in the current education system is affecting the youth very negatively. This is confusing the youth and makes them very discouraged. The unemployment of teachers in South Africa also dents the progress of youth. Another negative factor is the increased rate of fraud within the education system, e.g., copying during exams, and poor administration in marking of exam papers. Interview of my mom done. Okay. Now, let's see. Mom praising dad. Message from Nokanyo to dad. Yeah, and message from my little sister to dad, and message from my little brother to dad. Yo, this video is gonna be too long. Yo. Let me read first. At least I'm not asking questions. This is my mom literally praising her husband. What a wonderful husband to me and a great father to our children. To my husband, I'm a star, an egg, and a queen. I have never eaten anything bitter or sour. Oh, Mama. I eat butter and honey even to this day. I only drink milk when I'm thirsty. Mama was exaggerating, guys. Yes, I drink water merely because it is needed for health purposes in my body. My husband is such a good provider. As early as 1984, he registered his children in white multiracial schools so that they get the best education. My husband is proud of anything that is good. He is very helpful and courageous. My husband is a very kind-hearted man. I'm one blessed woman. And my husband is very decent and faithful. Message from Nokanyo to Dad. Wow! What a pleasant parent. What a great friend. Dad, you ran a very good race in our lives as your family. You have made life very pleasant for us. Ndlovu, you have outdone yourself, Tatam. I would never swap you with any dad in this world. Tatam, thank you. Ndlovu, enkosi Mtungu, I salute you. Thank you so much for being my friend, my support, my advisor. Today, I'm a very smart young lady because of your teachings and guidance. Today, I'm an independent lady who knows very well what she wants in life. I am an independent lady because of the values you have instilled in me. Ndiyazazi, ndiyaziqonda tata, ndiyazithanda. You have made me one of the most happy kids in this life. Tatam, I honor you. Umafungo washo wakho Nokhanyo. That was my message to Dad. Yeah. Do you understand? So that's why some of us, we are saying, sorry, we cannot associate ourselves with trash. I mean it. I don't even have to define trash. Because we have seen love being modeled in front of us by our parents. So we know the standards that we will never compromise on, unfortunately. Thanks to Mom and Dad. Yeah. Message from my sister to Dad. I write this message acknowledging one of the strongest forms of love out there. The bond, my sister speaks like that. Let's repeat that. I write this message acknowledging one of the strong forms of love out there. The bond between father and daughter. Ndlovu, Mtungwa, Malunga. Words can never be enough to thank you. You have done an outstanding job, Dada. To be honest, I can't remember a time when you were not there for me. Not only as a father, but as my hero, my role model, the man I look up to, the man with strong values and principles. From teaching me how to walk or throw a ball, you've showed me ways to stand on my own 2 feet, Tata. A dad's job is not only to protect his little girl, but also to show her how to defend herself when one day he's not around. And today our father is not around. But we know how to defend ourselves against nonsense. Thank you, Tata. You also were the one who taught me about books and life lessons in between, Tata. I guess you can say you've never stopped teaching me. I remember back in high school, Tata, when schools were closing, you'd come with Mom to fetch me from boarding school, and I would have my report on my hand. You would wait till we get home so that you study it well and make your comments with a very concerned tone. I remember the expensive clothes you bought us, Tata, when we were still babies. You have always been a man of great taste and quality. I guess I have followed in your footsteps when it comes to this. Thank you so much for being the best dad in the whole wide world, Tata. I promise to make you proud, Tata. A father is the one who guides his daughter through life, and you have mastered that, Ndlovu. I know there is no such thing as a perfect father, but you come pretty close. You symbol the best, Tata, from Daddy's little girl. Message from my little brother to Dad. In some point of life, you really need to exhibit love and care to your parents. In fact, it is a sign of gratitude to our parents for their numerous contributions in our lives. It is not possible to thank them every now and then, so we must try and find some special occasion to thank them. We must make them feel grateful we
we are to them and grab all the opportunity. Let me repeat that sentence from my little brother. We must make them feel how grateful we are to them and grab all the opportunity to thank them. This is to appreciate Dad for what he has done for us in order to be where we are today. Firstly, I cannot appreciate him by words only. If I do so, I would write million books only on him. I would like to appreciate him more by giving us the best education one would only dream of. I'm sure he would love that kind of appreciation because he's the man for education. He has done everything for us just to get us where we are. I will always appreciate him, always. Guys, Dad was an ambassador for academic excellence. That father could not accept average results. He was on our case, calm and humble as he was. Dad always pushed us to be A students. Wow. I will always be grateful to Dad for instilling a passion in me for sports. We always watch soccer together, no Tata. If you want something very important from Dad, he will sacrifice and try by all means to get you whatever you need. That's how kind, loving, caring he is. When you are doing something, he will always be positive for you and will motivate you a lot. Dad's motivation encourages you to work harder towards the goal you want to achieve. When you achieve it, that's where you will notice that if it was not for him, you would have not made it. He tells you what to do, so there is no way you can go wrong. Dad, thank you for all, Ndlovu. You have excelled in your fatherhood role. Your son, Sigqibo. Okay, I don't know how to imitate my brother, guys. By the way, my brother is even more calmer than my dad. They are equally calm, but I don't know how to imitate his voice. My brother's voice is very, very soft. Yeah, guys. Yeah, we have come to the end of this video. Wait. I can't give you a snap shot from my mom's book that I'm currently writing. One day I will do a separate video and do that. But at least I've given you guys a nice snippet from my dad's book that I wrote with my little brother. Okay? That is the car. Whew, guys, wow, I'm traumatized. My tripod was falling, guys, and my phone was gonna break. Yeah, so I had to quickly grab it. I'm sorry about that. So I was saying that is the kind of parents that raised me and that raised my siblings. Yeah, that is my background. I'm sure from everything that I've just read, you are very clear of the kind of background that I'm coming from, and you are very clear as to why me, as well as my siblings, are conducting ourselves in the manner that we are conducting ourselves. It's not that this is phakamisile. It's not that we categorize people by choosing who we associate with. It's about the standards that our parents have set for us, you know. Yeah, we are implementing them day in and day out without any apology. We are not apologetic about the teachings, morals, principles of our parents that they instilled in us. Yeah, we are not apologetic at all. We will never be. We will remain who we are. Yeah. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you when I see you in the next video. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe to my videos. Mwah, mwah, bye. The village girl with a PhD. Love you guys so much. Bye. Okay, guys, I see that this video is 70 minutes, but it's still long. So let me quickly squeeze in a snapshot from my mom's book that I'm currently writing about my mother. That's the title of the book is Mama, My Dad's Queen: The Life of My Extraordinary Mom. A true story by Dr. Madliwa. Dedication. This book is dedicated to every single soul that has lost a mother. May this book motivate you
to also document the life of your own mother and also find healing whilst writing your book. Chapter 1. Allow me to tell you about my great mother. Hazel Nomambetu Noluntu Madliwa is my mom. Ilekeses Gatatam. Noluntu is her marriage name. When she got married to my dad over many decades, the Madliwa family named her Noluntu. Mama was born by Miriam Nomweno Ndandani and Richard Manqazula Ndandani. She was born and bred in Kotana village at Emhla on the soil of Magaqana. Where's Magaqana? On 1st July 1947. She did her primary school education at Mankishana JSS in Mgwe, 5 kilometers away from her village. From there, she left her village and went to study her Form 1 at Blaisutu, approximately 100 kilometers away from her village of Bath. She studied until Form 5 there. After completing and passing Form 5, Mama then went to Kumbu Teachers College, Kwelamabhaca, about 250 kilometers away from her home, to study her teacher's course. After passing her teacher's studies, she then began working permanently as a teacher. She started teaching at Ngamakwe Primary School. After a few years, she went to teach at Nhlekiseni JSS at Lahlanguba village in Ehlobo location. Whilst dating my dad, who was working at Spornet in Umtata at the time, she then moved to Biki JSS, just less than 30 kilometers out of Umtata. I'm sure Mama wanted to be close to her lover, my dad. By the way, I would have done the same. Whilst teaching at Biki JSS, Mom continued with her studies and registered at the University of Transkei, which is called UNITRA, in Umtata, where she completed and passed her Bachelor of Arts BA degree in education. After graduating for a BA degree, Mom went to teach at Mtawelanga High School in her village, and this was over 30 years ago. This same year, her husband, my beloved dad, threw her a very big and beautiful graduation ceremony in our homestead in Zintukwini village. I can only imagine how proud Dad was about his educated wife's big achievement. Hello, not every married wife with kids continued with their university studies. It's difficult it can be very difficult and challenging to manage both studies and kids and also a husband. So that requires a lot of guts to do, and Mom had those guts. Hence, she obtained 2 degrees whilst already a wife with kids. Guess what? Mom did it was having 4 kids in her beautiful marriage. When I say I slept in a blessed womb of a warrior, a heroine, now you know and fully understand. Mom was a very extraordinary achiever of all things excellent. A powerhouse, an energy bunny, an action doer. At Mtawelanga High School, Mom taught grade 10 English and grade 12 biology until she went on early pension 2 years before her actual pension due to a left leg amputation in year 2010. Whilst Mom was teaching at Mtawelanga High School, Mom continued with her studies at Vista University in Port Elizabeth. Once again, Mom passed her education studies at Vista University with flying colors. That was her 2nd degree. Mom got married to my beloved late dad, Mr. Denison Sidumo Matoselele Madliwa, aka DS Madliwa. In their beautiful marriage, they were blessed with 4 children. Okay, that is the snippet from my mom's book that I'm currently writing. Okay, yeah. At least there won't be a separate video. I've given you a snapshot from my dad's book that I wrote and which I co-authored with my little brother, and I've given some small snippet from my mom's book that I'm currently writing. Okay? So, guys, please identify your passion, identify your gift, and use load shedding hours to implement your gift. Okay? Yeah, have something to do with that 4 hours. Yeah. Thank you, guys. Once again, bye. Mwah, mwah. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe. Niyathandwa ndim. Bye. Mwah.